Hi and welcome to the first review for 114330 Equity and Diversity in the Workplace. I intend putting up reviews of each lecture after the lecture so that those of you that may have missed the lecture can see what we covered, and also so that those of you that did attend can recap what we did. And I'll use these videos just to quickly introduce what we had covered off the week before when I begin a new lecture. The main purpose of the lecture today was to introduce you to the course and to make sure that any expectations that you had about the course were clear, especially of course around assessment. So we talked about assessment. All the information is in your administrative guide, so please just review that, and if you've got any questions, make sure that you get hold of me. One of the intentions of this first session is to make sure that you're familiar with all the resources that are available. That includes myself and what we do in class, so I tried to give you an idea about how the classes will run, which is basically that I will do lectures up until the semester break, then we do presentations. If we don't have enough presentations to fill up those spots at the end of class, I will cover off any topics that we haven't yet covered that I think that we need to cover. I can talk more about that as numbers in the class stabilise and I get more of an idea about how we're going to run it after this mid-semester break. So that's the class and myself. There's also the Stream site. So I introduce you to Stream. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you already had a look. And which is my main way of communicating with you other than through class. I also introduced you to the websites that I'd like you to become very familiar with over the course of the course. The EEO unit website, the Sloan Family Life Work Balance website, the State Services Commission EEO unit website, and one that I didn't show in class today, but the web link is on Stream, and that is the Department of Labour website. So please familiarise yourself with those resources. There's also the textbook. I explained that I do understand that the textbook may be quite challenging for you. It's quite a slim textbook. It's a concise introduction, but some of the terms and ideas that are introduced in the textbook may be a little bit difficult to start with. But it is my job to try and help you through that material. So I will be providing quite a bit of guidance over the next few weeks. So don't be frightened of some of the terms and the language that you see there. I will be helping you to navigate your way through that. We also had a look in class in order to give you an idea and of what we're going to be covering, and also to justify why we look at this topic. We looked at some cases that have come before the Human Rights Commission. All of the cases were from the 10 human rights case that made a difference, and from the 2008 Human Rights Commission booklet. They're all available through the Human Rights Commission if you want to go back and review them and see other cases. So we looked at those and we had an interesting discussion in class in order just to warm ourselves up to each other and to some of the issues that we'll be looking at during the class. Next week we'll be starting off with Chapter 1, and I will be helping you go through that. But more on next week. Please do read Chapter 1 before you come to class. Okay, thanks very much, and we'll see you next week in class. Bye.